Welcome to Dual Sport YT, a channel about dual sport bikes, not from a professional, but from somebody just like you who has to do the same things you do. We have to go on and do the research. We have to ask a million questions to figure out if dual sport is right for us and which dual sport bike is probably better for us and our experience level.
Honda says they have improved the suspension. And honestly, it feels pretty stiff.
But when I came down and just kind of put it all on paper and looked at it, trying to make the best choice for me, I really feel like this is the bike. This channel is going to be dedicated to this bike, but we also have another dual sport that we'll be bringing in. And basically what we're going to do on this channel is we're going to take this bike from 100% complete stock, and we're going to look at all of the different types of upgrades you can do to this bike. And we're going to do a lot of those to this motorcycle, and we're going to do them together. Now, some of these upgrades we'll be able to do ourselves, and some we'll have to have a little bit of help on. We do have a shop that this will be in, and most of the filming will be done in the shop, but I just felt like it was better today to bring you guys out here on the property and just let you see the bike in its natural state and not under lights and everything. I think I said we've got about 120 miles on the bike, and we need to get the bike to about 300 miles before the break-in schedule is done. I've already reached out to a few manufacturers, and we're already looking at quite a few different things to do to the bike. And I know, since this is YouTube, there are probably going to be a ton of people watching that are very more versed in this than me. So I'd appreciate your comments. If you've got suggestions, I already know quite a few things that we're going to do to this bike, and we're going to see how much it improves this bike over factory, but I would really like to entertain you guys' thoughts. Full disclosure, I am a YouTube creator from a different genre. I do have a different channel with a lot of subscribers, but I do music, I do guitar stuff. It was time to bring over to this side because of all of the painstaking research and all the questions I had to ask and all the dumb questions. I thought it was a really good idea to come on here and kind of take you guys along this journey with me to see what all has to take place, what you need to change on this bike, and what you don't. Also, we have a different dual sport that we're going to be bringing in, and it too will be something that we're going to look at also, and we're going to have both of those on this channel, and we'll be doing upgrades to both of them. So far, I really like what I purchased. I can see a lot of different things that from the comments on different videos I've watched in the past, I can understand a lot of y'all's maybe gripes and then a lot of your praises from this bike in just 120 mile. That's all I've put on it so far. There's going to be a ton of things that we can do to this bike, and I hope you guys stay around with me and kind of help me through it. We will be putting up shorts on this bike, different riding scenarios. We are in Alabama, in the lower part of Alabama, so we have quite a few recreational areas that will be able to take this bike. And I'm sure there's everything from beginner to intermediate to hard levels of those, even though I haven't been on all of the hard stuff. You're going to get to see a lot of different places where this is taken, and you're going to get to see it in the shop, and we're going to go over upgrades. We're going to reach out to a lot of these companies that have upgrade parts, and we're going to see if we can do some promotions. We're not sponsored by anybody. We have no links, but we're going to see in the process, maybe get some of these manufacturers on board with us to do some, supply some stuff, and or give us a discount on stuff. And maybe we're going to be trying to do some giveaways of some of those upgrades too. So if you hang around the channel, there's a good possibility that we're going to be able to do some giveaways on the channel and give away some free gear for these bikes. We are going to be doing specific upgrades to this bike, but I promise you, I know everybody doesn't have this bike. We're going to be doing a certain amount of stuff on this channel that is probably universal if you have your own bike, and maybe you get some free upgrades out of it. So yeah, so thanks so much, man, for checking out the very first video. We're going to try to put quite a few videos up on this bike. We've got a lot of stuff planned. There's a lot of upgrades that I want to do to this bike. Honestly, wanted to do to this bike the day I bought it. But I felt it was better for the channel to bring it in stock. Let's ride it. Let's check it out. Let's see what we think about it. Let me get your comments. And then let's go back and let's see what we can do to make this a completely different motorcycle. So guys, listen, man, we really appreciate you hanging out with us. Make sure you stay around the channel. We will try to put out as many videos as possible, as quick as possible. We are at the mercy of ordering parts, and we are also at the mercy of determining which parts to get and what's the most important stuff to do to this bike day one. I have some thoughts on that. If you're watching this and you don't mind, and you've been down this road, whether with this bike or another new bike, and you'd like to comment and just kind of give us an idea what the first thing you did to your bike straight out of the factory, we'd really appreciate that, because we have a lot of stuff to do on this bike. But once again, thanks for tuning in to Dual Sport YT. We have a lot of content planned for you, and I'm hoping to get up another video kind of immediately after this. We're also going to have some riding shorts put up in different areas. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good journey, and I really appreciate you coming along with us.